All right, welcome to the ninth episode of the Mac and Riley podcast. And today we have Matias Kalmar.
Yes.
Kalmar, one of a good friend of ours behind the scenes, ECA. Man, we've been talking ECA for a while. This was back in like November. I remember one day we were talking about food of some sort, and you're like, "Oh, I'm in on this," and then we just went ham. I can't remember what it was, but it was the whole day. We spammed the chat.
I would not be surprised if it was about food. I'm always down to talk about food.
Yeah, I remember that because it was you, and then there was some other gal who was there. Mackenzie, do you remember? There was some other gal that was there
Yeah,
for a
I
while.
tell you, where's she been? I don't know where
I don't
she's been.
know. I don't
I
know.
know who you're talking about. I don't know her name. But yeah, I think you've been in since the medieval ages, since the WhatsApp days. So,
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
been
before even ECA came up to the thing.
Yes. Yeah, because you
Oh,
guys had together more,
yeah.
and then he's probably like, "Hey, we're doing this thing. You guys better be a part of it or something." I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
yeah, how did Justin tell you guys about ECA? Like, what did he say?
So there was another mentorship from Justin, the Together More mentorship, and I think he just revamped that and turned it into ECA once he moved it to WAP. But before it was like you would be able to download your own app for the TM mentorship and
Oh,
everything.
yeah. No, Mac,
And
you
you
had access to that. That was when it was online. Like you had to
Oh,
get.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So and then I believe the ECA came up when he moved it to WAP and he started doing the presentations better and everything. So
Yeah. Well, that's super
so
sick,
it
man.
was
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We actually haven't chatted. Like we haven't talked. Like we've kind of voice
yeah,
messaged back and forth
yeah.
quite a
That's the
bit.
closest.
Yeah. So this is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Nice to
Um,
meet you, by the way.
yeah, yeah, nice to meet
Pretty
you. What's up,
impressive.
brother? um,
Okay.
but yeah, so Matthias and I, Mackenzie, you're next.
We'll see.
We've been doing a dopamine, call it a dopamine detox. Um, and really, it hasn't been that bad, Matthias. Like we were kind of talking with Lindsay this morning. The coffee hasn't been the big part. I was up to 12, 15 milligrams of nicotine. I would do 3 milligram nicotine pouches, basically at the beginning of every work window. That's been the hardest, honestly. But I think after a week, it's evened out pretty
I just
nicely.
finished this Gorilla Mine, so I don't know that I'm next.
You're next.
I fear that I may not be next.
Caffeine
What are
and
you guys
nicotine,
doing?
Mackenzie, both.
What are you guys doing as far as the detox? Like, what are you not doing? Are you adding anything in as far as like more grounding, more
I
journaling,
feel like that
anything
would
like that?
help. No.
So the reality of the actual detox protocol is from Nick Comarina's mentorship. And if you want to do it right, is the no caffeine, no decaf, nothing, no sodas,
No
like because
nootropics. No
no,
nootropics.
nothing like stimulants. You should turn your computer and your phone on grayscale as well. There's no podcast or no music with lyrics, only like just pretty much instrumental, but not, I would say not the instrumental from actual songs, but just orchestra stuff that you don't know there's actual lyrics behind it. And
Yeah.
then no movies, no shows, no anything. So it's pretty extensive. And of course, then the meditating and whatnot, at least 15, 10, 15 minutes a day. Um, I personally am not doing the shows part, first of all, because I do watch something during cardio, if it's either on YouTube or just like anime or whatever, and then at dinner. But besides that, I'm not listening to music, no podcasts while I drive. Right now, I came to San Diego, and that's like an hour drive, same as yesterday, and nothing, absolute quiet. I'm just
Yeah.
letting your mind flow. But then, yeah, it's a little bit more extensive. And you said the coffee is not a big deal. I thought so too, but dude, I
Are you
swear to
getting some
God, that's
withdrawals?
the. It's not like I get headaches. I just want the coffee.
So do you drink how much caffeine do you normally have? Do you have it throughout the day?
Yeah, and I do like 3 cups of coffee a day. That's it.
That see, I'll do two in
Maybe
the morning, but like it's done by 6:30 in the morning. Like it's just right in the morning and then I'm done.
so. If anything, I will maybe do like a cold brew at Starbucks or now somewhere else that it also has like more caffeine, of course.
Yeah.
And then one soda with caffeine, and then the rest of them, no caffeine. But it's just like I miss the coffee. I don't even care for the caffeine. If it would be like decaf, I'll be
It's the
fine.
taste. It's the taste.
It
Because I
is
was
the
talking to Lindsay about that
Yeah.
today. I was like, did you try to like Pavlov yourself and do a decaf? And she was like, no decaf. And I was like,
because it still has caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I do like today. I've never tried honey in tea,
oh, it's
but
good.
I did ginger tea with some honey in it, and it's okay.
How have you
Do you
never
want
tried
to?
honey and tea?
No, you
Weird,
should
right?
try
I just
coconut
haven't.
oil in tea.
I also heard adding like lemon juice to it is also pretty
Do
cool.
coconut oil.
Coconut oil with
Yeah.
honey.
With a tea, whatever. It doesn't need to be
I feel
honey.
like that would be so good.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
That'd be so good. Okay. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be back, yeah. I'm thinking maybe this might be a terrible idea. I might start this. I might do a light version, which Nick wouldn't like that at all. Nick would not like that. But if I do like a light version, I have no issue with the shows. I actually really like the idea of doing like a grayscale for like your phone. I love that. Are you doing that part?
No, I need to set it up, honestly. I'm just lazy on that one.
I've also seen this thing. You've probably gotten ads for it too. It's called like a brick. It's like I don't know if you hook it to your phone or if it's a software on your phone, but it takes everything into grayscale and like locks certain apps.
Well, I've heard of that. I've heard of the brick. Yeah, it locks you out of your phone.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
So I was curious about that, but I'm like, maybe you missed this, Riley, but I was saying Nick wouldn't like this, but maybe I'll do like a light version,
That's okay. I mean,
a light version, and
we are
start the
technically
first
doing
week
the
of
light
prep.
version.
yeah, I'm technically doing so I won't listen to music all day. So the only times I cheat really are when I'm at the gym, I will listen to music. So cuz I lift first thing in the morning. And so I'll wake up, I'll drink some water, I'll do like whatever on the computer for like 30 minutes. That's usually when I have 2 cups of coffee. Then I'll have a meal, walk around, do some mobility stuff to digest, and then I'm at the gym. So I'm at the gym by like 7 in the morning. And so I have to have some music with that in the morning. And then at night, like I gotta shut my brain off. I'll put on like I've been watching Kill Tony. Do you guys know what Kill Tony is?
I
I do.
know.
It's like a
I think you'd really like it.
oh, it's funny. Do you like comedy? It's like a kind of like an American Idol for comedy, but I hate calling it that. There's just a panel of a few comedians, and then they bring out anybody can
Oh,
sign up, and they'll do 1 minute, and then they'll interview them. So sometimes if they do really well, they're like, "Dude, we like you so much. Do you want to open for me at Madison Square Garden?" And they'll be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And it like
nice.
changes their whole life. But some people they bomb and then they rip them apart for like 20 minutes. They'll sit there and eat them alive.
Fuck.
Like, so
That
why
sounds
did you
fun.
think this was a good idea at all? Like, what part of your life did you think you were just funny and thought this would be a good idea? Because this is the most interesting part of the whole thing. Like, screw the minute. Talking about all this right now, and some people will be like, "Oh, I'm homeless. I'm walking around downtown Austin. I teach people boxing, but down by the river." And people are like, "So what? What are you talking about?" It's kind of funny.
Is that
Anyway, so
on
that's like
Netflix? Where do you
that's the
watch that
only
on?
cheating is music during lifts, and then that at night when I'm like, dude, I got to get my mind off of shit.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I
What
need
was
to
it,
get
Mac?
back into read.
Is
So
that
Matthias,
on Netflix? Where do you watch that on?
YouTube. It's on YouTube. They have like 800 episodes. They've been doing it a long time. Yeah, dude. I was blown away by that too. Yeah. But I was going to ask you, Matthias. So when do you've been reading a lot? And it's like so 2 years ago I read 26 books or something. Like I was into it. And then last year was like one and then this year none. So I need to get back into it. I'm seeing you post more about books. I'm like, dude, I want to read some more again. But I was curious, when do you read during the day usually?
When I do my post meal walk, I
Post
was
like
telling, I was telling Kaden on the last podcast. If after my meals 2, 3, 4, and 5, I always walk at least 15 minutes.
15
So in
minutes.
those 15 minutes, I'm grabbing the book and I'm reading more of the time.
Oh, that's see, I do the exact same. I will walk after every single meal, but I have to do it outside. I go outside. Like that's my time. Like get the hell away from
What do you do in
everything.
the winter, Riley?
I still go walk out.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
nice, but I
I
bought a
don't
walker so I
compute
can
like
do that.
walking in the snow or as it's actively snowing, because it like blizzards where you live. Yeah.
Honestly, not really, Mac. I mean, the first year that we moved here, like it was really icy, and it was like the ice just wouldn't melt from the driveway because it was too late in the year. We had moved in like March or something. But this year, it was not bad at all. Like there was some snow, but it was just cold. So it might be a pretty easy winter this year for you guys too, honestly. Matthias is like, what is snow?
Yeah.
No, I love the snow. I'm a snow
Wait.
person.
Are you?
This is gonna sound so.
I love the
crazy.
winter.
Does it snow in Argentina?
Yes, but not where I live.
Oh, okay.
So where
So
you
I-
lived is the same as California, kind of?
Pretty much. I would
Yeah.
put it more like Miami
Oh yeah, okay.
because it's
So
like humid and yeah. So there was only one time out of my whole life that snowed in there, just one occasion, and then never again. But it's usually like on the west coast, like on the border with Chile. That's where you see the snow and the mountains and everything. There are a couple ski resorts too.
Have you been skiing? Are you a ski person?
Yeah,
Do you like it?
I'm a board person, snowboard.
Snowboard? Yeah, me
I
too.
fucking
I like
love
just
it.
I can
Fucking
ski,
love
but
it.
I'll ski if it's like we're just having a relaxing day.
No,
But if we're
I will still
snowboarding,
grab
dude,
the board.
I'm bombing the mountain. Let's go.
I will still grab the board. I just love cruising.
Yeah. It's been a
I like-
long time.
Have you snowboarded in the U.S.?
Yeah, that's where I learned. In Argentina, I only skied like when I was probably like, I don't know, 7 or 10 years old, something like that. I went with my uncle a couple times and my cousins. But here's when I went to like Lake Tahoe and learned to snowboard. And then we went twice to Colorado, I believe. And then just like Big Bear, but Big Bear sucks. I don't like it.
I've actually never been to Big Bear. And I feel like
Don't even bother.
we didn't even fill listeners in. Congrats on the citizenship
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Thank
That's
you.
huge.
That's so cool, man. That's so cool.
That was a big relief moment, like a big breathe of relaxation. Like
Cheers. Cheers, brother. We're celebrating. Cheers.
Cheers.
no alcohol, no caffeine, just
Yeah.
fucking water.
Tea.
I have-
This
I have
coconut
Prime
oil is good,
Potion
by
in
the
there,
way.
So.
What's in there?
Prime Potion.
Prime potion.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
So you guys could have that, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys could have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's allowed? Water. only.
Just
Only
like
water.
crutches. I think a
Hey,
light
no,
version
but-
is like, what are some crutches that you could just get rid of for a minute for 30 days?
Yeah.
Like caffeine
Well,
and nicotine was a
I would do
crutch.
no
Like, just get
caffeine
rid of that.
sodas.
Yeah.
Would you do no sodas?
I do. No. I gotta have something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's some sodas that don't have caffeine, like Sprite, 7-Up, Fanta,
Root beer.
the root beer, the A&W,
ginger
the ice
ale?
cream sundae, ginger ale
Okay,
also.
how is that? Because
That is
I can
amazing.
find.
I love it.
I know you like it, right?
Yeah,
Those
no,
are
I do.
good, Riley. Those are.
Yeah. Have
Good.
you seen these at Walmart?
I have.
I've seen it. I've never tried them.
They're actually really
They're
good. You should
very
try them sometime.
They're very.
It's carbonated. It tastes like soda, but like the flavoring in them, there's so many. There's probably 8 or 9 different, maybe 10 different flavors.
I think there's even more than that. If you go
Probably.
to-
There's like a wall. Like there's a whole section for it.
There's like 20 different.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're really good. Yeah, they come in cans too.
Oh, do they really? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I've seen them in cans as well.
I just like these because they're like the big ass one. Like, man, like these things are sick.
So I wanted to try the A&W ice cream sundae, but they didn't have the zero sugar at Target. I'm not using 25 carb on it for the mini can.
No.
I'm not doing that. So my boyfriend got the regular one, and he said he didn't like it. He said it tasted like fudge.
Did you even try it?
I didn't try it. No,
You should have just tasted it.
I'm so
It-
neurotic, Riley.
It tastes.
My
I
coach
put it
was
this
sitting
way.
on this, like, you tried
yeah,
it.
he will
He
know.
wouldn't care, but
You're gonna have dreams. You're like, I'm seeing. People know.
I'm like, I didn't tell Andrew that I tried the A&W.
No, I put it like it tastes like the McDonald's sundae with chocolate fudge. Yes.
I need it. I think I would like it. I think it would be really good as a float.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like on top of a creamy, like a vanilla-based creamy. What do you think about that?
Don't push it.
So can you? All right, Matthias,
look.
can you explain? Can you guys explain? I don't know what a creamy is. Matthias's face is like, are you shitting me? I don't know what that, like, I don't know how to make it. I don't know what it is. I have zero idea. Can you walk me through it?
So this is a creamy. Hold on, I actually posted it.
Well, I've seen it. So the only reason I know about a creamy is because when I first started following you, Matthias, like last year, it's like, oh, there's this creamy
Every
thing.
single day.
But
every fucking
I've
day.
always like, I'm gonna ask him one day how to do it, and I just never did. Like, and now it's time. Like, what exactly is it?
It's a protein shake.
So it's just
That's
protein
it.
powder.
You can make
Yeah.
it whatever you want at the end of the day.
But how is it thick?
It's the
So you
creamify technology.
that's a very good point. So you first of all you need to make the protein shake and then freeze it in that container, so you freeze all the way through, and then the
With
blades
water, protein powder and water.
or cashew milk or any kind of milk you want.
Do you use
I do
milk or do you
cashew
use
milk.
water?
Cashew milk.
Use cashew milk. Okay.
Yeah.
And you freeze it
But
like
some
for a
people,
day, 1 day?
I've done like I make it in the morning around like 7 in the morning and then I can eat it by 5. It will be good.
Okay. How much?
But the
So
longer the
what's the
better.
Well,
ingredients? What do you put
they
in it?
say to do it 24-hour, but I did mine yesterday. I forgot to make it. I made it at like 1 and I had it at like 7:30 and it was fine.
Yeah.
So it's like
I
two
would say
two
like
scoops with like 8 ounces of cashew milk or something.
I put 340 milliliters. I do grams and milliliters. So 340 grams of cashew milk, my protein serving, which is 40 grams, so like a scoop and a half. And then I put xanthan gum or like a sugar-free pudding mix to thicken it up, and some Splenda because I like it extra sweet. And then depends on the flavor, I would put like pumpkin spice powder and pumpkin extract or black cocoa powder, or whatever other
Whatever like
extra.
seasoning
Yeah,
extras you want to add.
if I
So
want to do the red velvet extract, stuff like that, and then freeze it, and then the machine does it all by itself.
so are you using? Is it depending on the day, xanthan gum or pudding mix? Just like either or, how you're feeling.
I've
Yeah,
also
it depends on the flavor.
How
I've
much are you
done
putting? How much are you putting of either?
So if I do the sugar-free pudding, I put 1 serving, which is between 7 or 10 grams. If I do
So almost a
santangan,
tablespoon, like
yeah.
almost. Okay,
If I do santangan, I do 1 gram.
1 gram.
You don't need
done
much.
also just like a non-fat plain Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Just like I think I've done like 30 or 40 grams, so not very much at all. And it
Instead of
kind of
cashew
has
milk.
no, I'll do like almond milk or like a Fairlife milk.
Yeah.
I'll do either of those and then do like the sugar-free cheesecake pudding mix. Or I mean, you can choose any flavor you want. Or I'll do Greek yogurt as like a binder kind of thing.
That I could see that. Yeah. So I've actually just recently gotten away from, because at Sam's Club you can get a bunch of those Oikos 000. I was getting some weird bloating from it, so I've just recently went to like actual just plain regular Greek yogurt. I think it's like Phage or something, Fage.
That one's very good. But I don't like that you have to take that little like thing off the top.
That was weird. I thought I just had like a defective one. That's
No,
that's
that's
normal.
always
No,
on
it's a
there.
thing. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's
That stuff's got that's got more
wild.
protein per like serving than the Oikos 000.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because they have like it's sweetened with like stevia, I think, but there's still carbs in it from the flavoring.
In the Oikos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have like
and there's just
15
like
grams of
weird
protein
binders
and
and
like
fillers.
10
It's
grams
just
of carbs, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
The other one that
Yeah.
you can get also, it's the Scare. The SKYR. It's
Never
like
I've never seen
Greek
that.
yogurt
never heard
and
of that
Scare
one.
yogurt. It's the same thing, but like from like Iceland or whatever the fuck it is, like a different
Oh,
type.
skyr.
Scare.
I've seen
Scare.
that.
I don't think we
Never
have that over here.
I like it better actually. It tastes it's a little bit more creamier.
Yeah,
And
the
it's the same
Phage, is it
macros.
Phage? The Phage 0%, it's a little bit rough. Like I will add a little bit of honey to it, but the 5% is a little bit better.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
honestly,
like, yeah.
I always like Greek yogurt like plain like that. I wouldn't ever mind it.
Yeah.
Oh, I could just spoon it as is.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
Riley, I used to do this all the time. If you do plain Greek yogurt with the sugar-free pudding mix, that's also really good.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard.
interesting.
I heard about that.
And it thickens it too.
Do you do granola? I tried it the other day. I'm
Absolutely
like, I'm
not.
gonna replace my oat carbs with granola. My stomach was messed up.
Who is it? Is it Courtney that she posted about the cereal? I think she made
Yes, the
like a
minis. Yes.
yeah, she made a post story that she put cereal like Cheerios instead of granola because it has like pretty much the same macros and it's much less sugar than the actual granola.
Oh, just like plain Cheerios.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Also,
I'm
Riley,
like, I will get behind that.
I would try that. Yeah.
I know you use this for some clients. I think it was you, not cream of rice, but like the rice puffs,
Not
Rice
me.
like
Krispies.
Rice Krispie cereal.
Oh, so I'll do that in a shake. I've had people do that. So depending on what the application is, if someone like can't eat food, I'll have them grind up oats into like a powder and then mix it in with protein powder, almond butter, and like frozen fruits or something, and like have that shake. But sometimes instead of those oats, I'll do ground up Rice Krispies, just a little bit faster digesting depending on the case. It's like a meal replacement
I've
type of
done
thing.
that.
Have you ever done that, Mackenzie?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I haven't needed to.
Yeah, but you've done that, Matthias, like ground up oats.
I've done it if I need to. I don't like doing ground up oats because they're still uncooked.
Yeah,
But I've done the cereal and just like a couple times when I need to be on the go, I'd rather eat it. I never had an issue eating it
I'm in
though.
the same boat. I'd rather enjoy it.
Yeah. For example, for my brother, that he always goes like uses the mass gainers. I'm like, first of all, those are
Dude.
nasty.
I
Second
don't
of
even,
all,
I've never had one, but I could imagine those taste
yeah, they
vile.
don't taste good, but it's just like so much powder and so much bullshit.
It's
I'm
all
like,
it's all
just buy
maltodextrin.
Krispies.
It's all maltodextrin and like some protein.
Hopefully,
Like
yeah.
it's disgusting.
And then like it's super clumpy and super like sandy. But I'm
Yeah,
like, bro,
yeah,
just buy Rice Krispies, grind it. And I did it for him once with the chocolate Rice Krispies. He's like, dude, this is actually very good. I'm like, you're fucking welcome.
yeah, yeah. Those remember my 8,600 calorie days, Mackenzie.
Huh,
I had
I
nice.
don't know how you did. I don't walk us through a full day of eating.
I couldn't even tell you. I mean, there was like,
Because you said you were eating all like clean foods, right?
oh yeah, it was like, and so back then I did everything in ounces, and
And
so like there would be like 12 to 15 ounces of white rice at a time. Like egg whites were because I didn't do egg like actual like egg whites. I would do like I would filter it out from the egg.
That's a pain in the ass.
It was a pain in the ass. Yes. This was dumbass like 2014, didn't know what I'm doing, Riley. Like 20 of those eggs at a time. I mean, there would be masking powders, like half a serving with each meal. And just so much rice. So much rice. It's
was
like
this when you were working with that coach?
yeah, the only coach I've ever had. And it was obnoxious.
That's why you self-coach now. Because of
Yeah.
that.
I don't trust anyone.
Do you trust yourself?
Do it. Just do
Yeah.
it.
What's
You
that?
do trust yourself? Do you trust yourself?
I trust myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I would like. I don't know if I would like a look. I like eating, but 8,600 calories seems like obnoxious.
Oh, it was retarded. I mean, if we try to dial into the reasoning, there was none. But to
thought
me,
Just
like
quickly go.
back
Yeah.
then, like you would see pictures of Jay Cutler looking huge, or like Lee
He's on my
Priest
shirt.
looking like, and you're like, these people just eat a shit ton. So I guess I'm just gonna eat a shit ton. What is it? What is it, Mackenzie?
He's on my shirt.
Jay Cutler? Yeah, he is. Yep. Yeah.
I think the
Good
highest
time.
I got was like 5,000 something maybe with a mat back then. My body composition was awful. But then with Dom, we made it to I feel like 4,600, and I was looking decently good.
Are you on a
I
meal
gotta.
plan, Tom?
Yeah,
You are.
yeah. I cannot do macros. I hate it. I despise it. I'm like, just tell me what to eat, and then if
I
I
would much
want to
rather
change
not.
it,
Yeah.
yeah. If I want to
Yeah.
change
I
it like
agree
I
with
do
that.
with the ahi tuna or whatever here and there, I will. I will do it myself. And thankfully, I also have like the food swaps tab. But if not, just give me a meal plan and tell me exactly what to do. I don't want to think for my meals. I already think for many clients, whatever. I don't want to do my own stuff.
What is like a day of eating for you? Like what do your meals look like?
So I have oats and protein shake in the morning with some berries and nut butter. I have chicken, rice, almond butter, and banana. That is never gonna change. I
Yep.
fucking love that.
I love those meals that you just look forward to.
Do this. I look forward to every meal. Like I go to bed
I'm in the same
wanting
boat.
to wake up for my oats, my
Yes.
baked
Yep.
oats.
Yep.
Then post workout will be cream of rice with nut butter. Um, and then I have chicken, and then I put some berries or any kind of fruit. Then meal number 4 will be, so the staple on the meal plan is pasta, chicken, and coconut oil. But I'll take some of the carbs from that pasta to do sourdough, and then whatever left of the carbs, I do it on the pasta. I put some low-fat marinara, and then for the fats, I will do either coconut oil or maybe like, I don't know, cream cheese if I'm doing a sandwich or something like that, stuff,
hmm
whatever. Or
hmm
maybe some like sour cream to make like a pink sauce with the marinara if I'm doing like a
Yep.
hot
Mm.
pasta.
Yep.
And then last one is gonna be the big one, which is oatmeal with eggs and egg whites. Yes, I mix those together. It's
I love it.
delicious.
I love
I'm in
it.
the same
It's
boat. I like it.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I put some fancy like raw milk Parmesan cheese, And I actually tried the other day some sheep's milk blue cheese. Delicious.
Ooh,
I
I don't
loved
like
it.
blue cheese, but I love sheep cheese.
I
I
You know,
love
I,
sheep
love blue
cheese.
I
cheese.
don't like blue cheese, but I don't think I've ever had it. It just right now
I
put me
I
off.
love blue
It's
cheese,
kind of
and
weird.
especially like if you put me in a charcuterie board, you give me blue cheese, honey, and a cracker, I would fuck those up. I would 100% fuck those up. But
Oh,
anyway,
I do like feta.
Feta's good.
it's good on salads.
Okay.
So
And then that was meal part one, and then the second part will be the creamy with some either dark chocolate or some crushed walnuts. Depends on what I feel like.
oh yeah, that does sound like a nice meal plan. Are you doing any red meat
No,
for any
unfortunately.
reason?
Uh,
Or
I
just because
can't
you can get
remember
better
why I
fat
took
sources
them
from
out.
elsewhere?
No, I think we took it off one time because I asked to lower the fats and replace
Mhm.
it for like
Yep,
the like carbs or whatever, or just
yep.
do less fats in general. So he took the red meat out and we just stay with it. I do miss having ground beef, but it will be like another thing to eat or to cook and whatever. So I'm like, sometimes I miss it, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have like a pretty diverse, like I'll do in the morning either Greek yogurt or egg whites or ground beef. Second meal is always ground beef or ground turkey. Third meal is always chicken. Last one's always steak. Like I always do a lean steak. And so I kind of like rotate proteins around. I've gotten away from, I used to do egg whites a ton. I haven't done them in a while. It's been a long time since I've done egg whites.
I don't do much egg whites. I do like
Yeah.
90 grams with my first meal, which
Do you? Yeah.
very much.
I
Wait, in
just
your
like it
oats, like
because
you're
it's
talking
more
about?
volume.
What's,
Yeah. I do 2 eggs and 90 grams of egg whites. So I mean, I guess I
yeah.
have 2 additional egg whites, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's not too bad. When I would do egg whites, it was like 300 grams. Well, you just have to. There's not much protein in it. You have to use so much, and that's part of why I got away
Yeah,
from
I
it.
have 200. It's like it's 70 grams of chicken or 200 grams of egg whites, and I like to eat it, so
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
rather
And
do
70
that.
grams of chicken, that's like nothing.
No,
Riley,
that's
I've
three
been making
That's
bites.
fun of
nothing.
it.
What's that?
When you left, when you came to Bakersfield and you left that chicken, how did you cut it in such tiny squares?
Oh yeah, and I've always done this and I always will, but I bake the chicken.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've heard about like doing it this way, Matthias, but I just take like a cooking sheet, put tinfoil in it, I butterfly all the chicken breasts, lay them in there, bake it at 400 degrees for 28 minutes. And it's so juicy. It's always super juicy. But then I'll take it out and I'll actually cut it up into cubes. So
They're
like with
so
ground
small.
beef, yeah, but like I don't like having to like cut through chicken. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just more convenient for me to just scoop it. So like ground turkey, I scoop it. Ground beef, I'll scoop it. And now chicken, I'll scoop it. The only thing that I actual mess with is steak.
I
It's
used to
super
do that.
convenient.
I used to like cut my chicken with the scissors like in pieces so I can just grab it or scoop it
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
Or if not, shred it. But I got lazy. Right now, I just leave it as the breasts. I
Yeah,
feel like they
shredded
also
chicken.
don't
I've
dry
never
as
been able
much.
to do that. It's always just
No,
like it's like time consuming. But I've tried ground chicken a couple times and
I
it's
love ground
okay.
chicken.
Yeah. It's just
I'm not
really
gonna lie.
it's super fatty. So I have to like be careful.
Well, I feel
For
like it dries quicker because chicken breast, ground chicken breast, yeah, it kind of dries. It's kind of like
Oh,
the
it gets
99
dry.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ground turkey, that stuff gets really
I
dry.
you do the 90.
I never did turkey on my meals like as part of the meal plan ever.
Really.
Yep.
I haven't either.
I think I've done it like once or twice, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like,
It's like variety, but also like the 99%, it's like ashy elbows. I always think about just ashy
Literally.
elbows.
bro, for that matter, I'll just do chicken. Especially, I'm not gonna pay $6 a pound for that shit.
For me, like
I don't know what it is per pound, to
the
be honest with you.
macros on 96 beef are better than a 93 turkey, and it tastes better.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If
I
it's
love
turkey, I
90.
got to do 99. I won't do 90 or 93 turkey.
I love the 96. Do you know what I love? The ground, what is it? Venison, I believe it is. That is that lean.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
good.
Where do you get that?
I saw it one time randomly at grocery outlet, like the
Oh
cheapest
man,
grocery store.
you'll never see it again.
No.
So here, like natural grocers. Do you guys have natural grocers in Boise?
Yes.
Yeah, you can find it there. They have ground venison.
Hey,
They have ground elk. It's pretty expensive, but it's
I
like if you want to
love
mix things
elk.
up, it's
I
really good.
really like elk.
Do you know what I want to try? The Ancestors blend or whatever the fuck it's called, that brand that
They have
like
that too. I really like that too. It tastes
with the
good.
liver and the organs. I
Yep.
want to try that.
Yep. It's super good.
But here I need only find it on Whole Foods and it's like $15 a
Yes.
pound. And I'm like,
Yeah, like $15 a pound. Yes, it's very expensive.
I've
never
never
mind.
had organ meats.
Me
Have you had
neither, but I
liver?
want to try.
Oh, it makes me a little nervous. I mean, I would try it, but I'm just like, I don't know what to expect.
It's weird.
Liver is cheap actually, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, liver's cheap. Yeah. It's
It's
very
just
like
like hard to
brittle.
cook.
Like you don't really like when you eat it, it just like kind of falls apart in your mouth and it's got a weird taste to it.
I heard the other way around that it's just like super tough.
Really? No. Well, maybe it's the way I cooked it. I also like bought some cheap stuff. Maybe it wasn't very good liver.
Where did you get it?
Walmart.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
Now,
didn't
do
even
you
know
know
they
what
had that there.
kind of
Yeah,
organ
exactly. Yeah.
meat? This is gonna sound so gross for you guys probably, but in Argentina, one thing that is very popular for Argentinian barbecues is the small intestine.
Mm.
Oh, menudo.
Pretty much. In Argentina, we call them chinchulines. Menudo is like the whole dish, actually.
Yeah, I thought menudo has like feet, pig's feet or something.
No,
I don't know.
that's intestine, but it's menudo's like a soup.
Right.
Yeah, but here we cook the intestines, like we cut them in like probably like little pieces, and we put them in the grill with like some lemon. Oh, so fucking good.
Is it good?
I
Oh my
think
God,
that would be
so good,
I would try it.
so good.
I would try it.
When I found them, I could never found them here, and then one time I found them, um, hilariously in Walmart, and I got them, and I'm like, oh,
Is that
I
tripe?
miss them so
Is
much.
that the same thing as tripe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Last time I had that, I just fed it to my dog. Like I wanted to see if he would like it.
So how
I was
do
like, "Do you like this tripe?" But it was like, there's two different kinds of tripe.
There's one that looks like a honeycomb or something like that, huh?
Yeah, like there's one that's more white, and the other one it's like a little more gross looking. Is it the
The
white one
gross looking.
or the gross looking one? Not
It
not the
looks
white
like,
one.
I mean, they're both white. It's just like it's the actual intestine, like the tube, the cylinder.
Yeah. How would you? So you would just grill it with just a little bit of lemon?
So there's a whole process. Technically, you need to like leave it marinating in like either or water with lemon or even milk. And I don't
I
know,
could
I
see
can't
that.
remember the purpose, but then you put it in the grill and then you put it with like some lemon juice on top as you grill it, and it's super good.
is
If I tried it
And it's
myself,
actually
I'd
super
screw it up.
lean.
I feel
I
like
would
it would
try
be
it.
very chewy, or is it
It
soft?
could be if you don't do it right or if you don't marinate it.
Okay.
Some parts could be chewy, yes, but if you make it right, so it's like crunchy inside and then the filling, I don't even know what the filling is, but it's so good. It's fucking amazing.
So I was gonna ask, and we can totally go off on this tangent if you want. Like so speaking of Argentina, like what is your background, Matthias? Like what is your story, man? Like growing up, what made you decide you
No,
want to come
I
to the
feel like
United
I don't even know.
States? What got you into
So,
bodybuilding? Like I'm just curious.
so my parents, to go way back and keep it short, that part, my parents have been divorced since I'm like 1 year old, pretty
Hmm.
much.
Hmm.
The original plan was because my dad got called to work here in the US. The original plan was for all three of us to move here, all the stuff, whatever. But then my parents got divorced. He came here with where he met his second wife. Me and my mom stayed there. I don't have consciousness of my parents being together, so that made it super easy.
Hmm.
Fast forward to when I feel like 5 is when I came up first, when I came here to visit first. And then ever since I've been coming to visit at least once a year.
Where in the
And I
United
always
States?
love it. Temecula,
Where is that?
California, so
Oh,
California.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So ever since then, I always like liked it. I always enjoyed it. The place was beautiful. It was peaceful. It was nice. I was living in a movie. Um, Fast forward to last year of high school, my dad was like, "Hey, I would like for you to come here after high school, so that way I can sponsor your papers if that's something that you would like. So then you can always come here and live and move if you want to, or just yeah, but at least you have the chance." I'm like, "All right, yeah, that will be fucking amazing." So I finished high school, moved, spent the summer in Argentina with vacation, my friends, whatever. After that, I came here, and I was in no shape whatsoever. I was overweight, no muscle, nothing.
Is that the
And
photo that you sent the other day in your story?
that was even a little bit after.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I
So I
didn't see.
think that was like April on that year.
Okay, yeah.
I can show it to you. But then I couldn't do anything because I didn't have my social security number. I couldn't work. I couldn't study, nothing at all. So there was a gym nearby, like a mile away. So I just decided, okay, it's like, fuck it, I might as well start. That is,
That's crazy.
Look at his face. His face looks very
Your
different.
face looks so different.
yeah, so bad. So I got a trainer at the time. The guy wanted me to eat 3,500 calories from the get-go. I remember that clearly.
How much did you weigh at the time?
Like 215, 220 pounds.
Okay, yeah.
But
You
I
and you and I
had
are
no
like the same
muscle.
size. Like my natural set limit is like 215-ish if I
Yeah,
just
but
eat
I had
nothing.
no muscle. I would have gotten
Yeah.
fat if I would have started eating.
The thing is, like, this trainer person has no idea what your diet looks like outside of that.
No.
You know?
He literally just handed me a paper with the printed diet.
Yeah, that he hands
And
like
when I
every
asked that,
dude probably.
yeah, and I was like, hey, this is 3,500 calories. Okay, he's like, oh, yeah, I weigh more than that. Don't worry. I'm like, well, you are like 50 pounds bigger than me, of course. Like, he
Yeah.
was taller and bigger. He was an actual bodybuilder, too. Anyway, fast
You're like,
forward,
wait, you're taking drugs too. I'm
yeah,
not.
I didn't know that part yet. I wasn't the
Okay,
same.
gotcha.
I was like, started working out, started getting leaner. My goal at the time was like being lean enough so I could look good on skinny jeans.
Huh.
That was fucking hilarious. And then I started getting into more like reading about nutrition, reading about like workouts and bodybuilding.com workouts and all that stuff. And my dad was always like looking at me, and a couple of years went by, I got in much better shape. He's like, hey, why don't you be a personal trainer? You're always reading about this. You're always going to the gym. You're very dedicated. You're very good at what you do. I'm like, yeah, that sounds fair enough. That sounds like a good idea. So I got my certification. Right after I got it, I went back to Argentina for a year. I was like, I miss my friends, I miss my family. This is not for me. Fuck it. But then after living a year in Argentina, I'm like, this is so fucked up. I need to go back. So I came back, and I'm like, I will suck it up and I will cry as much as it takes, but I'm not going back to Argentina. It's like, that ain't for me. After being here for like 2 years and seeing what it is like, pretty much, I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
What would
So
you say is the biggest difference?
security and just um the chances of having an actual good future in Argentina, there's not many. That's why they call the US like the American dream. It's like you have so many opportunity. In Argentina, not
What are
really.
the
You're
what are the
just,
common jobs? Like in
Yeah.
America, it's kind of like oil field, some coal mining, and then like your regular like accounting, finance, engineering, whatever.
I
Like
would say that, or just like office work, or just maybe like at a any retail kind of store at front desk, or maybe behind the desk selling the actual products. That's what I did when I was that year there. I worked at my uncle's electric supply store as
yeah,
the
okay, yep.
as a cashier.
Would you say
So
there's not very many like entrepreneurs there, or
yeah,
like people branching out?
yeah, no, there are not many.
So all the businesses are kind of like family owned, generational type of thing.
I would say so. It's very rare for you to see an entrepreneur and actually do good, or at least I didn't know many. You just, in Argentina, it's very like you want to find a good paying job.
Hmm.
Then you started getting into like programming and marketing stuff, but you will still be under a salary even though it was well paid. Um, but yeah, it was just going to college after school and getting a degree and getting a good job from that. So that's all the other thing I know.
Is there industry? Is there like industry type
Yeah,
work? Like
yeah.
power plants, oil fields or
There,
anything?
there is, there
Yeah.
is. Maybe you'll have to go a little bit more towards the outskirts for those kind of manufacturing or those kind of industries. There's a
Mining? Is
lot
there
of,
mining?
that's way probably out. I don't think there is nearby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But anyway, came back after that year out, started working as a personal trainer in a crunch, and I just started getting a little bit experience, still reading. Then I went, after a year, I went on my own at a self-made training facility, one of those gyms that you can pay rent and you
Yep.
bring your own
Yep.
clients.
Like personal training gyms. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a private gym, so there was no membership or
Yep.
anything.
Yep. Yep.
So I was there all the way until pretty much September 2024. In that period of time between 2019 and 2024, business went up, went down. I competed twice. I moved to San Diego to another self-made, and then I moved back to Temecula while still working in self-made over there. and whatnot. And then eventually I transitioned to online after being for a couple months with Justin and TM. I was making pretty much the same amount I was making as an in-person. So I'm like, might as well. This is enough for me to pay for my bills and whatnot. So I fully transitioned there. And here we are. And basically what got me into bodybuilding was just I I was always looking up to like in the movies or the classic OG Dragon Ball Z, like
Mhm.
people with like the nice physiques, nice shape
Yeah.
physiques. The
Yeah.
Rock, for example, I'm like, wow, that would be nice to look like that. So
Hmm.
I started to get it more and more and more, and then I'm like, fuck it, here I
Is
am.
that is that the same for women, Mackenzie? Like for guys, it's always like we see like a action figure or someone like, dude, I just want to be freaking jacked like that. For women, like, what is it for women?
You know, it's weird because typically women portrayed in Hollywood or even cartoons or anime or whatever, they're not like buff, muscular women. They're
Right. Yeah.
that like term, that like heroin chic. Have you guys heard
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So it's funny because I feel like growing up, a lot of young girls think of more like Victoria's Secret angel models
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
actresses, definitely not like a woman's physique
Like
competitor.
you get that's where you get more into like just not eating. Sometimes like
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So I would be curious to talk to more women competitors about that because for me, growing up, I definitely wasn't looking at like women's bodybuilders and being like, yeah. But also, that is such, I mean, bodybuilding is niche in and of itself, but especially like women's bodybuilding and like when we're talking like figure, women's bodybuilding, physique, that's like very niche.
Yeah.
So
And that
you're
wasn't
only,
a thing. Like 10 years ago, like it was weird for women to do that.
yeah, like you're only gonna find those people if you look for them. It's
Yeah.
very rare you see somebody like at Walmart and you're like, that's a woman's
It
body.
is very rare. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yep.
that's very rare.
Do you
Like
ever
bikini
see that in
competitors,
Boise? Like
smaller
just
competitors.
besides the gym?
No, and if I do, I point it out. Like if
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
little, I'm like, look at that chick. But if
Yeah.
there's like a huge dude, I'm not like, whoa, that guy's jacked. Like you see
Yeah.
jacked guys all the time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'd be curious to talk to more competitors about that.
But
Like
what's your like what was your I want to look like that?
I don't even think it was I want to look like that. I think it was like I more so like I want to live the lifestyle and like walk the walk of what these people are doing.
What people?
Like I was like being in the fitness industry, I started out more in like the Fitspo industry, so like seeing the Gymshark athletes, seeing the
Mm, yeah.
not necessarily competitors, but like people posting workout videos and like here's 5 different macro-friendly dishes I use to hit 150 grams of protein or whatever.
Hmm.
So not competitors. But then after I went down that rabbit hole, those some of those people were like, "Oh, I'm doing a bikini competition. I'm doing this. I'm doing that." And then I started watching like YouTube videos and like following certain competitors, stuff like that. So I think that's more so where I got into it, not necessarily like I really want to look like that, more so like I really like this lifestyle and I already live this way and then yeah.
Was there someone you looked up to? Like you said, these competitors. Was there a certain competitor, a certain person that you remember you like really looked up to?
So when I was in like the depths of my eating disorder, like food focus in a prep where people like look
Yeah.
at like explore page food.
Yeah.
That was me, but for like years at a time during my eating disorder. So you guys know Jeff Nippard.
Yeah.
His girlfriend, I don't know if they're married, Stephanie Buttermore. She used to do like 10K calorie challenges on YouTube.
As a female, that's crazy. You never hear about that.
Yeah. And I would watch
I'm like, I would love to do that.
I would watch those sitting in my like dorm room like
Was it like good food or was it like one of those
no.
episodes where they're like,
Yeah.
okay, now we're doing McDonald's, now we're
Yeah.
doing Five Guys, now we're doing
Like, oh, Krispy Kreme and then let's go to
yeah.
California Pizza
I
Kitchen.
don't think you can make a 10K challenge with Whole Foods.
Oh, Riley did. Riley was close.
I was pretty damn close.
Well, but now add to that like 1,600 calories more.
Oh yeah, no, dude. So Matthias, I was throwing up at least every other day.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I would just like hit my uvula wrong eating and stuffing food. I was just like, well, now we're puking.
Were you even chewing your food?
Oh, I mean, not really. I was just shoveling. It was actually a problem. So I got so used to eating really fast that one time someone pointed out, they're like, why do you eat like that? And then starting to putting together like fight or flight, parasympathetic, like while you're eating. One day I was just like, I had noticed how quickly and erratically I was eating. And I remember thinking, holy cow, this has to look insane to anybody watching me. I gotta stop doing this. So now I'm very conscious about it. But I used to just shovel it. Just disgusting. Do you
That's
remember?
also why I don't like to wait until I'm starving to eat because I can't take that moment before to like calm myself down. Because I'm just like, I need to eat now.
Yeah. Well, that's how it was last year. So last year I got up to 6,000, 6,100 calories and I was super lean. Like I stayed really lean. But if I would like wait an hour after my workout, I would start going hypoglycemic
Yeah,
and I'd start shaking and I would just start shoveling food.
that's what I'm talking
Even at
about.
6,000 calories, I don't know what it was. Like I had an 80 blood glucose in the morning. Wasn't no insulin or anything. It was just maybe 1,200 milligrams of berberine. Is the most like blood glucose
Yeah.
related thing I
Oh,
did.
I know.
But I would just start getting like hypoglycemic. And you know what that's like when you're hypoglycemic, like I'll eat anything.
I find it fun.
It is fun, but that's like it makes sense because I've never taken insulin. But they say like, oh, if you take insulin, you can end up fat because if you do that too much, and you're just like, oh, I took too much insulin, now I'm just gonna binge. Like I could see that because
Right.
I'll eat if I'm hypoglycemic, I'll eat anything. I'm like whatever
So
I
I
can
never,
find.
even while I was taking insulin in my last push, I've never got to a point that went like super hypo and I was starting to eat and the feeling will not go away. Like the lowest I got, I think it was like 52,
That's pretty
which,
hypo. I start feeling it
yeah,
at like
no, but I
65.
mean, like,
I would
I
feel like
sent it to Dom and he's like, yeah, you started going hypo, but this is hypo. He said to me, he's like 43. I'm like, all right, show off. Excuse me.
He's like,
Uh, I
toughen up, bro,
know,
get lower.
suck it up, bitch.
What,
But no,
what
it's like,
were you doing Novolin
no, so, no, yeah, sorry,
over
the
the
rapid
counter
one.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Really? So you never had so what I've heard about that, because if I was going to, that's what I would do, because I just like it's too much
why
of a
not
pain to
like
try and source it. So
why not
like,
Atlantis?
because well, you have to find it. Like Lantis, like
There's actually an explanation for that.
yeah, Lantis. It's like
So if you want to
basil. It's like a
use it
basal
like
background, just enough insulin to just take some weight off your pancreas if you're eating
some
Okay,
crap
people will
food.
call it the lazy people's insulin.
got
Yeah,
it.
like lazy. Yeah, yeah. It's just something like a prophylactic, pretty
Okay.
much approach. But the Novolin, Novolin,
Yeah, no,
I
well,
heard it's kind of like unpredictable. So to hear you say you've never gone hypo like that, is kind of promising because that's the
I've
biggest thing I
never
was worried
had
about.
any. So the weird thing is that I usually was going hypo on rest days, not
Interesting.
on even on my workout days. Like I would take it at the same time before my meal number two, which is my pre-workout usually. I would never go hypo, but on rest days, even with the same amount of calories, I would feel like going hypo before my meal number three. But I've never had an issue. I've never like hit me too quick or didn't hit me at all, or it was always fine.
So do you have different calories on your non-training day versus your training day?
Right now, I do, yes.
By how much?
600.
Okay, yeah, I usually run the same 5 to 700 ish.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you do an intra workout shake of any kind?
No, I hate that.
Yeah. Okay.
I
That's interesting.
despise.
That is
I
interesting.
hate. I understand the purpose if your calories are too high. I would rather put honey in my pre-workout or in my post-workout.
Yeah, I'm the
I
same
really
boat.
don't feel like having like an intra workout where my body still needs to focus on digesting that, even though it's liquid and pretty much broke it down, your body still needs to do some sort of work to kind of like send it to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't.
You can sneak calories in. Like I would do, like at Walmart, you can get like the apple sauces.
Hmm.
I would sneak those in. I would do like naked juices, honey, uh, stuff like that. It's really easy to sneak extra calories in if you're careful.
Yeah, it's easy. I just don't like being on my workout and having to drink something with calories.
Yeah. No.
Like if it
Yeah.
was
I'm the
on
same
my
boat.
intra
Yeah.
workout, like I
Yeah.
used to do like Rice Krispie treats with Matt before my workout. That's perfect.
What
Or
about
if
like
he
an
would have told
electrolyte?
me
Like,
like
does that bug you?
orange juice or Gatorade, I would be fine.
So I used to do that afterward, the Rice Krispies. But the problem is there's a lot of junk in Rice Krispies. Like people think, oh, Rice Krispies are super clean, like all the binders
Oh,
and
they're not
weird
clean.
stuff. To me,
Bullshit.
Like one of those frou-frou, like Annie's ones, or like organic, no.
yeah, and at that point, I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna add some honey to my post-workout.
Fair,
You know what I mean? I'm like,
or
it
what you
tasted
do?
good, but I could tell a digestive difference when I was eating a bunch. Because at Sam's Club, you can get like the really big ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I would do 2 or 3 of those post-workout, and I'm like, my stomach's not feeling too great on this. I'm just gonna
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the small ones.
just like one of them,
It's like
Yeah, 1 or 2.
just for the
19
taste,
carb or
pretty
something.
much.
No. It was for the pre-carbs right before my workout, like 30 minutes before my workout. But it
Oh
was
yeah,
still
because you're also doing insulin before your workout too.
No. The insulin was with Dom. This was with Matt, the Rice Krispies.
Matt.
Jensen.
Oh, I didn't know you were coached by Matt Jensen. How was that?
Yeah. Oh, it was good. I had a great experience, honestly.
Yeah.
Imagine
Even
he just
when
roasts him on the podcast. That'd be sad. I don't think
What's that?
I
he's like, he
would
was terrible. No one.
Oh no, I've heard
no,
great things about Matt. I mean,
I
even
would
like
be honest, like there were some times that I would not get response for like almost a week after my check-ins, even though we were like off season, 2 week check-in, like bi-weekly. I'm like, I prefer to get to know what we're going to do. We're doing good. We don't need to make any changes, whatnot. So those are probably the only cons I got from him. But when the whole thing with Matt Jensen happened from Quint that he started saying, and everyone started saying like all bullshit on him, I'm like, no, bro, it's like you're all fucking bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. I've
yeah.
had nothing but great things to say.
Well, in my
So I
mind, I'm thinking
texted
like
him.
with Nick and Quinn, it's like, what are you guys doing wrong? I would like to hear Matt's
What
view on what
happened
you
with the
guys
Matt
did.
Jansen thing? All I know is Nick left him.
But Nick did not say anything bad about it at all.
No, but the thing was like he ruined his like Matt ruined his prep, ruined his peak or whatever. But in my mind, it's like, well, what was Nick doing?
I've never heard
Everybody
Nick
paints
saying
Nick as
that.
someone who like never misses, but I'm like, this is a two-way street. Like, what? I wonder what happened.
I mean, any coach can miss a peak.
Yeah.
I don't think I think it was a prep because he pulled out of that show.
Right.
Remember,
The
he was going to do a
Olympia.
show and then he
The
pulled
first
out.
Olympia, the hamstring. The second Olympia, this last one. They
Was
made
it the Olympia or was
Yeah.
it a lead up show?
No,
I
or
don't
was it
remember.
Arnold? Or was
I
it
don't
the
remember. There was just one show that they blew the
No, I
prep.
remember.
No, I think it was because Nick was also going through a lot of shit
Yes, that's what the video said. And his body was responding in a way that it hadn't
accordingly.
before.
Yeah.
Accordingly.
Which to me,
But then
I
it
think
was
it
just
does
like,
have like your nervous system and like shit you're going through in life, like it will mess
It
up your
shows.
body and how it
yeah,
responds.
for
I've
sure.
experienced both sides of that coin for sure.
Well, I had a liver issue on my prep with Matt. Fun thing, yeah, I had a liver issue. Just throw it
What
out
was
there.
going on?
It was just randomly. It woke me up like excruciating pain on my liver
Oof.
in the middle of the night. I thought it was like a bad stomach cramp, so I told like to my girlfriend, like, please bring me like some warm water with salt. So that would just ease the cramp, and that's it. But I was like about to throw up out of the pain. But then I started putting the dots together. That morning, no, sorry, the previous night, I was barely able to finish my cardio. Like I finished I think it was 30 minutes of cardio, and I just laid on the bike, barely like able to move. I absolutely fatigued. And then that happened, and then the next morning, I could not do over 10 minutes of cardio at a time. So I was pedaling for like 10 minutes. I think the first go I made it like 12 minutes, and I had to pause for like 2 minutes or so. Then do like another 5, 6 minutes, then pause. From how fatigued I was, my body would not move. So I told Matt about what happened on the night, and then I told him about the cardio, and he told me, he's like, all right. And my weight was not like responding so well, but he told me, he's like, okay, no more cardio for now, just steps. We'll just do 15,000 steps. I was like at 10, so not much difference. And then I started feeling much better. My weight like dropped completely, like it started going down. But yeah, no, at the one time I can't remember if it was during the night or so, it happened like mildly. And I again thought it was a stomach cramp, didn't pay attention to it, didn't mind it. And then is when that happened that I was like about to throw up and crying out of the pain. Like I was like all like cuddled up like a roly poly made a ball out of the just because it was hurting and I could not find a way to make it go. It was like fucking awful.
What was it? I
It
mean,
was like
were you doing
muscle
any
going
like were you
down a
taking
little
any
bit.
orals? What was anything liver related? What do you think it was?
I don't know. I can't remember how far out this was. I don't even know if we were taking Winnie at the time, but I've never had any bad experience with it. So
I've
that's what
had
it was
some
really.
issues. I've had some liver issues with Winnie before.
Yeah, but it never happened before, and it was just that one night. I think it was the sum of everything. So like a
Yeah.
sum of the orals, if I was taking some by about that time, plus the fatigue, because then you look at my picture, I was completely skinny. Like I had some shape, but it was straight up and down pretty much. I
I
was completely
wonder,
flat.
what if you were like getting rhabdo?
I
Maybe.
was not doing that many steps before that, but
Were you
yeah.
doing hit cardio? You said when you pulled
No,
cardio, it
no,
was
no, no,
better.
no.
That's weird.
No, it was just steady state, but I was doing 45 in the morning and 30 in the afternoon, the evening.
So this was in prep. How deep into prep?
Probably like 7 weeks out, 6 weeks out.
That's weird. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What
But
happened?
so that was 6 weeks out, or maybe like I would say 4 weeks out from what my first show would have been. I can't remember exactly the date, but it was a good amount of time. Not like 6, 8 weeks, but not 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So we had like a good amount of time. I would probably bet in like a 4 or 5 week mark. And then yeah, my weight started like dropping like crazy. After we pulled the cardio out, I was like, oh, that's fun.
A lot of
But
fatigue.
I've been in prep since pretty much the beginning of the year. So it was like a 6 month prep with one cheat meal only during the whole time.
Yeah.
Was your
Then
food
a couple like
for
refeeds,
you?
whatnot, but just one cheat meal.
Was food pretty low for you?
I actually, so fun thing, I made not too long ago the macros. Like I looked it up what my lowest was, and I had like 90 grams of fat. Yeah, because I was
You're gonna
doing
say it was
two or
super low.
no, that's the thing. I was probably like 19 or 2100 calories, like high protein. Carbs were probably like a 100, 120, but then like 90, 100 grams of fat. I was doing a good amount of red meat. That's why I was like surprised.
That's interesting. That's
I'm
That's
really
like,
quite a bit.
damn.
That's quite a bit. What'd
Yeah.
you weigh at the time?
Oh, the lowest I got was like 162.
Yeah.
That was my
Okay.
show day.
Yeah. Dang, that's like 0.7, 0.8 grams per pound, right?
I did not even know at that time. I didn't even track it.
And
I'm
you
like,
you
oh,
you were
that's
just like
interesting.
tracking direct
I wonder
protein.
if it helped. Did you feel like it helped with your satiety, or were you not really that hungry?
Oh, I was hungry.
You were.
I was absolutely hungry. I'm like, but I usually like drain the fat from the ground beef when I cook it.
Same.
So I don't know how much of that fat was in the ground beef still.
What
I
were
don't
you
know how
using? A
that works,
93?
honestly. Huh?
Were you using a 93 beef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened with your earlier was it this year? This year you had some issues with adrenals. What ended up happening with that?
I don't think we ever ended up having actual issues. We were thinking of because of the amount of times I was working during the night to pee and to just move around, some fatigue. And then one time I told Dom I took 5 milligrams melatonin, did nothing. And then the next day I took 10, and that's when I felt something. He's like, all right, if you need 10 milligrams of melatonin to feel something, I believe there may be some adrenal insufficiency. So we did a cortisol touch test, the saliva one. Nothing came wrong really. So that's when we did the salt and everything, the
So
changes
you
that I
just
was
you
telling you
increased
before
your
the
salt and
podcast.
that kind of fixed it.
Pretty much, we
You
increased the
So it was
salt.
just related to the amount of times you were having to pee during the night.
Pretty much.
Were there other issues going on at the time, or was it just
I
that?
believe I believe that was the time that I was also having my numbness with my arm from the GH. So working that
Oh,
many
how many were you up
times,
to? How many units?
4.
Generic? Really?
But it was weird because I started with I never changed the brand or the source, right? I started with this box of 10 of the 10 vials, perfect. I even went to 4. Then with the second one and on, then I started having the tingly feeling, and then to a point it got like painful. I'm like, what the hell? We tried splitting it. We tried like doing more in the morning and then just one at night or just all in the morning. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna cut this because I can't sleep, dude.
did you
Were
feel
Between
you did
this,
you titrate up pretty fast? Like, what did you start at? How long did you start there? And then like, What was your journey up to 4 units? Like, did that happen pretty quickly?
So I think I can tell you actually. I was at 3.
Because sometimes if you titrate too fast, things like that can happen. Your body's just not
Yeah.
used to it.
So before I started with Dom, I was at 3. And then I believe I did 2 at the beginning, and then I went to 3. And then a month after I started with Dom, I went to 4, and we stayed there.
So did you completely cut the GH? Still cut?
Well, right now I'm taking ipamorelin,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I still have some vials left from the GH from back then. But I'm like, if I ever started, I will probably start with like 2 IUs and stay there for a good time and see how it works. But right now I don't want to count the extra expense on the GH.
Well,
I
and
have
right
other
now, like
priorities to
2 units, like how I always think of it is like if you're going to do 2 units, ipamorelin is pretty much the same thing. Like super physiological generic is like 3 to 4, maybe sometimes 5. Like 2 is like a replacement, which same thing, ipamorelin, like it's
And
pretty much the same thing.
honestly, from my check-ins today, I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, I'm just doing like 100 micrograms a day. And I'm like,
All one
okay,
shot
wow. Yeah.
just before bed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because ipamorelin is is it CJC or GHRP?
No,
think
it's
CBC.
hypomorelin. It's not CJC.
It's not.
It's its own. It's like tesamorelin.
How
Oh,
much?
Then
it's GHRP. Ipamorelin is
yeah.
GHRP.
How?
Yeah. Okay. Because I used to do you would do like GHRP and CJC.
Yeah.
One increased production and the other one increased secretion. I can't remember what it was. I remember when I took it back in the day. This was like 2015. I noticed a big difference. I noticed a
Yeah.
big
I
difference.
know that ipamorelin doesn't even increase your cap, like your own production cap. It just gives you bigger pulses.
But
That's all.
yeah. Growth hormone. What does that stand?
Secretagogue.
Yeah, but it stands for something. Growth hormone releasing peptide. Yeah, so it does. It secretes more, like in
Yeah.
pulses, like you said. Yeah.
But then I think the tesamorelin is the other one, same as the CJC, that they push the GH up past your natural
That's
cap.
right. Yeah.
But yeah, ipamorelin just helps you reach your cap. I don't know if it even made something, but the pictures today, and also a little bit of sprinkle of retatrutide here and there.
Are you
Uh,
on?
yeah,
Got it
I
right now.
love it. I love that shit, dude. I swear to God.
Are you guys cutting?
No.
You're just on it.
Yeah, I'm just running an experiment. Don't tell
How?
Dom.
Okay. Okay. How much? Like 2.5 milligrams? How much are
Not
you on?
even 1.4 a week.
Okay. What have
I'm
you
Milligram?
doing 0.2 every day.
1.2 milligrams every day.
No, 0.2 milligrams every day.
0.2 milligrams every day. I've never taken any
Me neither.
of those.
So
What have you
I
noticed?
know it.
You don't have like fat loss. I mean, you're not in a deficit, basically.
It just helps you stay
That's
lean.
what I'll say. So I started it Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, yesterday, my leg day, I had the best pumps I've had ever. So what it does on such a small dose, and also on a surplus, is first of all, it increases your insulin sensitivity. Then my blood glucose, when I wrote this on my caption, went from like high 80s, low 90s to low 80s already.
Interesting. Yeah.
And then I had like a 79 reading randomly. So that plus my hunger
that's
is
not
not
my prep
affected.
readings. Like the 70s.
Oh, I love that. And then I actually told Dom this when I asked him his opinion. He told me he didn't like it on the off season because of the appetite. And then of course the slow gastric emptying, which could cause gut issues long
Yes.
term, especially when the food goes up. So,
My biggest concern.
but here's the thing. My appetite is, if anything, increased because with the no caffeine still, I'm fucking starving also. And then I'm still going the same amount of times to a bathroom and all. So as long as those two are good, I think you're fine. Then you have, again, the increased insulin sensitivity. You have liver health benefits, cardiovascular benefits. You also have lipid benefits as well. So it does help you stay healthy overall, as long as you don't have the repercussions.
Yeah. Just find that dose that works for you.
I want a guinea pig.
Yes.
I'm gonna guinea pig myself.
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
I might just guinea pig myself.
Go on Live Pure Peptides and use my code
Of course.
to support
I
your boy.
just got my modern aminos package yesterday, but I guess that just means I get to use your code, so that's perfect.
I know. But yeah, no, I personally love it. I know Dom told me like he doesn't like it, but I'm like, "Nah, let's try it. Let's see how it does."
Did you notice some changes in bowel movements when you stopped caffeine?
I haven't, no.
I did. So I used to go 4 to 5 times in the morning. I would empty out in the morning. Now it's 1 to 2 and it's more spread out. So I'd go 4 to 5 times in the morning and then maybe 1 or 2 throughout the day.
Now
Now
that
it's
you
like a
mentioned
little
this,
bit more
yeah,
consistent.
Do you have
I
anything in place, Riley, for motility that you take besides the ginger tea?
No. So I talked with Daniela about this recently. I don't notice prokinetic effects from ginger tea. Like I did the other day because I wanted to see if I could notice. I did a big ass ginger root because I will make like actual ginger tea, but I pushed it. I did a big old one. No change. No change in bowel movements. I don't notice Do you guys notice prokinetic changes in ginger tea?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've never noticed it.
do you
Magnesium calm.
boil
I
the
also don't
ginger
notice
tea?
on magnesium calm either.
No, the magnesium cold, yeah,
Do you
I can
notice?
tell. Yeah,
Do you get
And
loose?
do you
like
take it in the morning or before bed?
I take it in the morning.
And it helps. Do you do gut health drink like the
Yeah,
bone
I
broth, magnesium calm?
I do bone broth, but the bone broth I do it after my cardio. But before
Yep.
I do lemon juice, salt. I put creatine in there. I put taurine in there,
Mm.
and then the
Aloe vera
magnesium
juice.
calm.
Uh,
No, I fucking hate that.
you don't
I
like aloe
mean,
vera
I'm
juice?
sorry.
I don't like
I
it
don't know
either,
if
but
I
I do
like
it
it.
anyway.
I never done it. I just like sounds disgusting. So I'm like, I'm good.
I actually really like it. It tastes really good. But if you push up aloe vera juice, oh yeah, that you'll notice bowel movement changes from that for sure.
I've heard.
Yeah, some people they can't handle very much. I can handle quite a bit. I like trifala.
You
I
think
don't
it's
notice anything from trifala.
really? I do.
Yeah, I just don't. Like you tried a magnesium citrate, like a whole
Yeah.
bottle, and it
Yeah,
didn't
that
really
was
do much.
no, it did. It did. It just took too long.
Oh, it took a
That is
while.
very person dependent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I used to do that trick from like my very first coach. He's like, yeah, when you feel back up, just go to CVS, buy a whole bottle of magnesium and put it down. I'm like, okay.
Did you do it? What happened?
Yeah, I would recommend that to my clients because I never had an issue with bathroom or
You
digestion and
do
everything.
recommend it though?
I did. I don't
I
anymore.
used it. Riley was there. Not present.
There's like, yeah, I'm like, you got this. You got this.
Holding the hand behind the door.
Yeah, exactly.
It
No.
worked. Nothing was solid, but it worked.
Yeah, it was
I
like
would prefer
travel
castor oil.
constipation.
Yeah.
I would prefer castor oil if I need to do something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Castor oil?
Yeah.
I was doing castor oil with that gut health blitz as a binder.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And maybe I read that wrong. Maybe it wasn't a binder. Maybe it was for that.
I
One
don't think it's a
tablespoon?
binder, no.
What's that?
1 tablespoon or what?
No, they were capsules. It was oil in capsules. And maybe that's why it wasn't as effective, but
Oh.
yeah, I would have to do like 4 or 5 of them.
I've seen people just take like a shot kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like like a laxative effect, like a lubrication effect.
Yeah. It's weird. Like cascara, trifala, ginger tea, magnesium calm. I never really noticed anything.
Probably because you don't need it.
Probably, honestly.
So I would say most of the things that we take for that matter, we will not notice a difference because we are good, but it helps keeping it good. So then
Yeah, exactly.
it makes us more resilient.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree.
So now if anything goes wrong, we are in a better spot to be able to manage such things.
That's
So
something similar we talked about with Bile Boost recently too. Like
Mhm.
I'll do Bile Boost. I don't notice anything different from Bile Boost. Some
I do.
people, if they're backed up and you give them Bile Boost, it really helps move things along. But if someone's like getting a lot of diarrhea, I'll pull the Bile Boost and it actually improves things. But for
I
me, if I
noticed
take it, I
those
don't
with,
notice
like
anything changes.
quality of bowel movements and feeling more empty in the stomach, if that makes sense.
You do notice that?
Yeah.
Really?
And I saw a difference on body temps as well.
Yeah. See, I didn't. And I think just because, like Matthias said, you just don't need it. Didn't really need it. Do you take Bile Boost, Matthias? Yeah.
I'm probably the worst. I'm probably the worst with all the Eminem products. I'm curious about the sleep one, but I'm like,
Well, you already take
so
everything in there. I mean, it's like it's a low dose NAC, and there's some.
so
Do you
that's what
do
I
you
asked.
take calcium D-glucarate, Matthias?
No, but I have it. I
Do you
take the
do you
AM.
How are you on like estrogen management?
I
Do you have
use
to take anything?
DIM.
What's that?
DIM. DIM.
Oh, DIM's good enough for you.
Yeah.
You
Right
How much
take
do
now
you
I
take?
take DIM and 400 mix, and I take I'm on 12.5 milligrams of aromacin every other day.
I was gonna ask you if you took any AIs while you're on
Yeah.
cycle.
Yeah.
I like Novadex. Novadex works the best for me.
There was a time with Matt that I was on Novadex constantly.
See,
Like
I've heard that's like an older approach. People
Mhm.
will just use Novadex, but like for helping with gyno, like it helps. So
it
I'll
can
just use it.
help.
Like if I increase dose and I go too far on something, I'll put in some Novadex and bring things back down and then pull the Novadex. But I find it really effective for
Have
that.
you
I,
guys
I
ever?
won't run it all the time because it'll affect your GH utilization.
Have you guys ever had to use like a Remoxafen?
I've
No.
tried it. I didn't. I've tried it and I didn't really notice anything.
I'm thinking on getting some for in the scenario of if ever I start getting flare-ups or anything, which I never had, thankfully. But
Hmm.
that's like I told Dom, it's like that's like my biggest panic. I do not want to get gyno for whatever it takes. Like I would rather put 25 mg of aromacin down every single day. I don't care.
Yeah.
Or give me 1 milligram of letro. I don't care. I am not getting gyno.
What is
I
your
already have
what
like
is your estradiol usually run at?
uh I think the last so mid-cycle, not too long ago, that I just got it tested on its own, it was like 80.
Okay. Mine usually runs a little like 90 to 100-ish. I run a little bit high. But
Wait, 90
that's on
to
like
100?
200 that's on like 250 megs.
Oh no, if I'm on just test, it's probably like around 60s.
Yeah, like over 200 megs, like it gets a little scary. I can't go over
Yeah.
200 megs a test.
No. So I believe this was like 2 weeks after my push cycle. I was on 300 test and still 300, like just coming off 300 mass, like tapering off and then cutting off that. And my estrogen was at like, yeah, probably 50, I believe, something like that. So it was good. Right now what was that?
From the mask.
Probably.
Maybe some people like for me, I don't get any anti like
Because we were talking about
estrogen modulation
primo
from
too.
estrone. What?
Remember
You
you
also
said
gotta see how
primo?
much you need for that, honestly. I
Yeah.
don't think like you can take just, let's say, 150 and expect it to do the same thing as 12.5 mg of aromacin. I
Yeah,
think you need
it's
to
totally
go like
person
a,
Right.
dependent. Like to
yeah.
me, it doesn't change estradiol much, but Primo will. I mean, do you notice the difference between Primo and Masteron?
Mm,
Have you
honestly,
tried both like in
I
isolation?
I no, I tried
Yeah.
both together. That's why.
Yeah. So
I
it's hard
only
to
took Primo once, and it was alongside Mastron, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
it's hard to
I
tell.
liked it, but right now with all the thing about like Primo apparently being faked again, I'm like, yeah, let's just stick with Mastron. We're
Yeah.
fine.
When you can't really find it anymore. Like there's been issues with it.
Well, as far as I know, my last Earth never had an issue, never told me anything, but I'm like, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in your boat. Err on the side of like safety.
Yeah,
Some
even Dom
some
told me,
some
it's like,
people
no,
like
you're
default
fine.
to Deca or something. You're like, man, that's
I actually never took Deca.
yeah.
Deca, D-ball, I never took those.
So I got some gyno. I took some D-ball back in the day, like
That's
just
how
some
Will
oral
got his
stuff.
guy now.
Yeah,
It's not bad. He thinks it's bad. It's literally not noticeable.
anything at all is bad.
That's what he says. I'm like, I like.
Yeah, no. I already
Usually I
have
see
like
like a
fat man
microscope.
boobs when I off season sometimes.
But if it gets out of hand, like you have like a year period that you can reverse that. It won't solidify until it turns like fibrous and hard. Then it's
Right.
like permanent. But you've got a good period of time that you can reverse that. Just run like a high dose raloxifene, tamoxifen. It'll go away. Especially
Also,
body fat
it's
too. If you drop your body fat, it also helps a ton.
I bet.
also you have that much time. I didn't know that. I thought it was like you need to act very fast.
No, you've got some cushion, man. You can reverse it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was like doubting that because not everyone will have, for example, on the reversing gyno protocol that we have, not everyone will just keep a bottle of raloxifene on hand just in case.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like how much time frame do you have between you notice it and then like you can reverse it still? Like, ugh.
Yeah, you've got a good time frame. That's why I like
Okay,
the
we're good.
Novadex approach. Like if you you're pushing your androgens and you like do something funny that you probably shouldn't have. Just like throwing 5-10 milligrams Nolvadex, something, back it back off, titrate back off the Nolvadex, and it goes
See,
away.
that's why when I was telling you I was doing that every day, I was doing 20. I'm like, that
So
was I'm like I now remember I saw Justin's protocol with Austin Hodge at the time, and they didn't. He showed like they weren't taking much, and I'm like, see, I want that. So that's when I started picking his brain about it and how to go about it. So that's when I started getting more into, okay, take more NAC, take a little bit of DIM. You can do CDG as well.
So much on
calcium
the
D-glucarate, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a time, this was like 10 years ago, I was doing 20 milligrams of Nolvadex and 1 milligram of anastrozole every day. 0 estradiol, nothing.
Did you have bad symptoms?
Yeah, I felt like shit. I had 0 estradiol. I felt like shit. That was stupid. That was with that same coach.
Oh,
It was like let's just push
poor Riley has
androgens
been scarred.
because people just have like they just didn't know what the fuck they're doing. So they're just like, oh, we'll just take a bunch of anti-estrogens and not have any estrogen. You'll be fine. We won't deal with it. Not
Yeah,
knowing, like you
that's
will actually,
I
if
feel like
if you drop estradiol too low, you will actually see your blood pressure start to climb.
yeah, because it's so heart protective.
Yes, I will actually see because there was a time is that, I got into some PEDs like 2015, 2016, and I was natural up until my last show, 2022. And then it wasn't until after that, maybe a year after that, I just went to a doc and was like, well, let's do some TRT. Started me at like 100 milligrams, got to 150, started to get a little gyno or whatever. And then went to the doc and they were like, oh, well, let's put you on like 0.5 milligram of anastrozole every day or something. My estradiol was like undetectable and got blood pressure. It was climbing up 130, 135. And I'm like, you people are retarded. Like, I'm never doing this again. Yeah, that was dumb.
Goodness.
Yeah. But 20 milligrams a day and 1 milligram of anastrozole every day, and I did that for like a couple months.
That's wild.
It was brutal. Yeah. So don't
Yeah, see,
recommend.
I was just starting to have like a little bit of a high estrogen symptoms not long ago. That's
Like
when
what?
Dom's loss of libido, loss of like
Yeah.
drive, stuff like that.
Lots of libido is like the first one.
I told Dom, it's like, hey, this week I've been feeling like this way. I'm just like, about things and stuff. And he's like, yeah, sounds like we're tapping into the high estrogen thing. Let's bring in aromacin right now. And I'm on 500 mg of Mastron.
What
So
total? What are you at total?
1100 right now. 600 test, 500 mass.
Yeah. Okay. Did you notice an improvement with the aromacin?
But yeah, right after.
Really?
Like right away, like the very following week after he told me that, like a couple days after, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
And libido came back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy how quick you can fix things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially with estrogen stuff, like it's quick.
Yeah.
It's super quick. Yeah. Which is nice though, because it gives you room to.
You
It's
know
not
what's
scary,
not
right? You just
though?
know what you're doing.
You're
What's that?
getting your cycle back?
Raising the estrogen is not
For me, could be.
okay. Mine's a different story. I think my estrogen has been crushed since I was like created. So that's besides the point. Okay,
Really?
little story before we close out. So my mom put me on hormonal birth control when I was like 13. So like my endocrine system was not running, and I got it like crushed. So ever since like the last labs I pulled, like right after show, my estrogen was at like 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's like your natural set point. Your estrogen is just
Yeah.
low. Do you
Well,
take
no, you said
do you
after
take
prep, so
estradiol?
after that.
No.
Really?
I've thought about it, but like I don't have any bad symptoms. I take progesterone, but I don't take any estradiol.
Where's your test at?
Well, I am on test. So what I'm confused about is why my testosterone is not aromatizing. Like none of that is converting into estrogen.
What
It's
is it at?
on the higher end, maybe like 70 to 80.
Oh yeah, okay. That's like like high HRT for women.
Yeah. But like none of that is aromatizing. So I've been trying to troubleshoot like why? Like what is going on?
That's interesting. I mean, maybe if you because you like birth control, like it chemically castrates women.
And yeah, I wasn't even like up and running yet, so it just got shut down. So I think it was just like, okay,
Like
It
you
was
just
never
never
developed.
needed aromatase enzyme. Like it just never was a thing.
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
And maybe it just that's really interesting. I'd have to think about
Right.
like
I know. And then there's people whose testosterone all aromatizes to estrogen.
yeah,
So I'm like, I don't know.
I
gets
wonder if it
weird.
has to do something with the rate, with the involvement of maybe DHEA or also SHBG.
Could be DHEA. Do you know where your DHEA is at?
Last time I got it pulled, it wasn't super low. It was in like the 300s, which I don't think that's super low.
No, that seems no.
You don't take any extra, right? No.
I don't.
SHBG, that's a good question.
I'd have to look at my SHBG. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Hmm. That's interesting.
I know.
Are thyroid numbers usually pretty normal?
Mhm.
Hmm. I would be curious about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because you do see the opposite. Like,
some detective work going on. I hardly ever see low estrogen on labs unless it's somebody obviously like going into menopause. I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
No, I usually see the opposite, like too high estrogen, which leads to
way too
like
high.
Hashimoto's. Like, that's very common. But the low, it's
And
not.
I'm honestly surprised too because even if you try to be conscious, we're exposed to so many like xenoestrogens in society.
That again, wouldn't that make it higher?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll like eat like whenever we go for sushi, I'm like, and there's like a bunch of soy. I'm like, maybe this will raise my
You're like,
estrogen.
I'm about it. We'll do it.
I'm like, I'm gonna eat this edamame and this tofu and the miso soup, and like maybe it'll raise my estrogen. I don't know.
You should try. You should try taking estradiol just to see.
That really scares me, Riley.
Why?
Just because I feel like the dosage of that, it can get messy so quick.
It could, yeah, it could get bad. You'd have to
Like
like
if I
really
do too
titrate.
much cream or I don't know.
Well, I think you could take. I think you can get like an oral pill, like an
I
estradiol.
think you can too. And there's
Yeah,
patches and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, you could take like small amounts and see how you feel. I don't know, something to
I
mess
don't
with.
either.
Have you talked with your coach Andrew about it?
Yeah. We're both because I was like, I don't think the Primo would crush my estrogen this hard. And though the first labs were before I even
Eh,
started Primo.
You are taking Primo?
Not currently, but like there was Primo in play. And I was like, I don't think it would crush it like this. Because I was only taking 25 mgs a week for like, I don't know, like a 16-week cycle or something.
Good, but has your estradiol always been low?
Yes. So that's why I was
Yeah,
like, I don't think it's the
yeah,
Primo.
yeah. I don't think so either.
I think it started with the birth control and my body being
Yeah,
like, okay,
I think so.
no,
Yeah,
no to this one.
Very
yeah.
likely.
That sucks.
I mean, progesterone and testosterone were also crashed, obviously, but I have testosterone and progesterone in play. So those are controlled variables.
Vision's not converting. You
The
might have to take
estrogen,
all three. You might be taking all three and just
yeah, yeah.
you never know. That's crazy. That's interesting to think about.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, guys, this
I
was
never
fun.
heard of.
this was really
Yeah.
fun. We need to have you back on to talk. I really want to talk to you about how you set up peak weeks for clients. Obviously, don't give too much sauce away. We can't tell them everything.
They won't be able to do it anyway.
No, I know. I know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
do
I will.
like do you have secret approaches? Like my peaks are so simple, man. I don't do any
Honestly,
carb.
no.
I don't do carb cycling. I don't do sodium. I don't change anything.
I just go
I just
based
get you
on what the
lean and
person
then
needs.
find the
Yeah.
right look and then put you on
Yeah.
stage.
I do like, for example, if we don't have to make any weight, I do like a progressive load, like kind of like a back load throughout the week, throughout the days. Like
Oh
maybe
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
so what I would do, for example, is we're already 3, 4 weeks out, then I start pulling cardio out, see how that does, keeping the food the same. I'd
Yep.
rather pull cardio out than increase the food
100%.
first.
100%.
Get you more recovered, get you resting more, sleeping a little bit longer, and then if you need, then we'll start pushing food up back again. Keeping, of course, steps, but probably after post meal, stuff like that. But sodium, I keep it the same. Water, I probably will lower it maybe like on the last couple of days if needed. Um, if not, I will just add potassium, see how that plays. But I try to make it simple, like KISS, keep it simple,
Yeah.
stupid. But yeah, no, I never had a situation where I had to like load someone with food because we needed to deplete to make weight or something like that.
I used to do that. I used to do
Thankfully,
the whole like carb load day before and it never worked. It never worked for
Dude,
me.
I feel like that's just a mentally satisfying thing more than a
Yeah.
pleasing, more than a physique.
I
Um,
always looked worse every
yeah,
single time.
Are you talking about like if you go like carb load heavy day before show?
Yes.
yeah.
The classic like deplete, 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 carb load next day. It's like
Yeah.
Like you get
look
a
better,
burger
better,
and
better,
fries the night
flatter,
before.
shittier, worse. And then step
You
on
get a
stage with the
burger and
worst part.
fries the day before, then pancakes and eggs in the morning, and
Yes, I've done that. I've done 5Ks the night before. I've done pancakes in the morning. My last
uh,
show, so my last one, I actually did kind of like a on Wednesday. I did a higher carb, higher food, and then I was watery. I was super watery. Like I wasn't super lean. Like I was natural, right? So I wasn't like really, really lean. But I increased fats and dropped carbs, and I shed water like crazy when I did that.
yeah.
And then I showed up, but I still was flat because the
Mm.
carbs were all gone. Like it was like let's put carbs
Were
in and then put
were you
fats
going
in
through
to
it
try and like
fast?
hold glycogen load into the show, and like the look was okay. But that's the last time I was like, I'm never doing that. I'm never peaking like that again. Like that's just stupid. Like you
That's so
waste the
weird.
whole year
Yeah.
because you make one like you're like let's introduce all of this risk for like a 5% better look maybe.
The thing that I don't get is like, okay, you haven't had a Five Guys burger in 20 weeks. Let's just
Well,
see how it
well,
goes.
that
Yeah, let's
that
just
depends
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, and then just step on
You should
stage and see
digest
how it goes.
fine.
no. But I mean, like, if you've had the only consideration in there, of course, you want to go to like places that are reliable. Like Five Guys is reliable, In and Out is pretty reliable, stuff like that, right? But if you've been having red meat and potatoes,
You
there's
should be
nothing
okay.
much that could go wrong.
It is a
Yeah,
shit ton of sodium though. That's a lot of
Mhm.
sodium that you add.
yeah,
But
but
also the
that's
oil.
that's the only variable. That's the
Seed
thing.
oil, yes.
That's what I
Oils.
go
You're not
to.
Inflammation, you can
burning
get
those in
inflamed from
fat.
that. Yeah.
That's what I go to reliable places, not like McDonald's or Burger King. So
Yeah.
we already know that Five Guys are usually In and Out are very much higher quality when it comes to the cooking methods and their sources. So we want to go, or maybe like a restaurant kind of burger, right? But if you've been having those ingredients in other shape or form throughout your meal plan, you should be fine. Now, for example, me right now, if I suddenly am on prep just having chicken, egg whites, and protein shake, and I go have a burger, I have a higher chance of getting a little bit distended and not sitting it well because of I haven't had red meat in a while,
Yeah.
unless I've been having those somewhat
Right.
regularly on free meals over the past couple of weeks. But if I suddenly had a burger, yeah, that's something else. For example, I when I my only free meal I had on my prep was a Shake Shack burger with fries and a milkshake. And I after I eat that, I went to the bathroom and my stomach was like flat and popping veins all over. But I've been having potatoes on my refeeds. I've been having red meat 2 meals or 3 meals a day. So and then milkshake is just fucking ice cream and sugar. So hell yeah. But that one's out well. So it's very, very situation dependent on what the person has been doing so far. But pancakes, who the fuck has pancakes? Oh wait, my client does. Anyway, um, not many people has pancakes throughout their meal plan. That's why I'm also kind of like hesitant when people buy the muffins
Yeah.
for for carving out like the big
Yep.
guys. Usually, I'm like, couldn't that go wrong? Maybe.
Yep. 100%.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard anyone that actually got like a blueberry muffin from Tim Hortons or whatever the fuck they get it and going wrong, but
Me neither.
I'm thinking like, well, if you haven't had anything of the like for a
Or
while,
it's like the gluten,
good.
because most people don't have gluten in prep. Most.
Could
So
be.
that could, because for me, I don't really have gluten all that often. I do, but like not really. I do notice it makes my digestion a little bit more sluggish. So that's something to consider.
Depends on what. Well, doesn't sourdough bread have gluten? No. Yeah, maybe.
Minimal.
Yeah, it has some. Yeah.
Gotcha. But then, for example, my pasta is semolina.
I got that from Trader Joe's back in
Semolina technically is high in gluten,
Mm,
like higher than the regular flour. However, it's not the processed,
right.
nasty industrial flour they use. So same thing as when you go to Italy, how gluten intolerant people can eat all that pasta and all that pizza, given all that flour there has gluten. It's just the type of the source where the gluten is coming from what messes you up, I believe.
Mm, that makes
So eat
sense.
the pasta and let me know how you feel.
No, I've tried it. It was great.
Oh,
I
there you
only
go.
had it once, but it was great. It was great.
It for me it's like air, I swear.
Yeah, I felt the same
It's
way.
nothing. It's so good.
I do
All
miss
right.
pasta.
Then
Throw
bring
it
me your
in.
meal plan. You're a self-coach.
I know exactly.
I'll send you a
It's
picture
just
of it.
inconvenient. Like I'm all about convenience, man.
What do you mean? It's just 10 minutes of boiling water.
I'd rather have rice.
Bulk
I'd rather have
protein.
rice.
See, there's the thing. I saw muscle and strengths video yesterday from Martin Fitzwater, or best friend Mike. Um,
Best friend.
he
It's
was
never mind.
he was
I won't
doing a
say the
full
wrong
day of
line
eating,
here.
and he all his meals are chicken and rice or cream of rice. I'm like, there's no variety in there. And even though he mentions about gut health and whatnot, I'm like, I feel you would be getting so much better. I understand like you're eating a good amount of calories, like 700 grams of carbs, whatever. But what if you put fruit in there, like banana? What if you put
Does
some
he not
honey?
have
What
fruits
if,
Does he
in?
not have any
I
fruit?
think he only has berries.
See, that's weird. So for me, like my carb sources, like oats, white rice, cream of rice. But I have many different fruits, many different vegetables, 4 to 5 different proteins. Like
Yeah.
everything else rotates so much. Kimchi, kefir. I will do some Ezekiel bread, like a slice of Ezekiel bread sometimes. But there's so much variety with everything else, and I'm like, I would just rather do rice. It's easy.
Yeah, so I have rice, oatmeal, sourdough bread, pasta,
Do you ever do
banana.
potatoes?
No, I changed the potatoes for the pasta.
Yeah.
I used to have potatoes before, but I'm like, ah. So, and then I have banana and then blueberries at the very least. Sometimes I do like a berry blend, sometimes I do pineapple and then veggies, and then proteins. I have three different proteins a day. So the variety is probably what
That's enough
between,
variety. Yeah, I'll do like
yeah.
raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, bananas, watermelon,
So when
grape,
I saw that and he's doing
pineapple.
like just chicken and rice and protein shake, and I think on his last meal he had the 93.7 turkey, I'm like,
Right.
yeah, you could do a little bit better with the varieties if you speak
Let's
so
just
much about gut health and whatnot.
let's just
What
poach
do you guys do for
our
vegetables?
let's just poach
Mushrooms and
Martin and
spinach.
coach him.
What is it?
What I said? Let's
So
poach
yeah.
Martin.
Oh,
Poached
Porsche
Martin.
Martin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. We'll take care of it, man. I usually do for the most part mushrooms and spinach on my last meal.
Ooh.
What in spinach?
Mushrooms.
Oh, mushrooms. Yeah.
I
What
love
kind of
mushrooms.
spinach?
The green one. The green one.
No. Like
Baby
canned
spinach.
spinach or
Oh,
like
no. Fresh spinach.
how do you guys feel about canned vegetables?
Loaded in sodium, probably.
I don't
But
I think
besides
canned
that,
green beans are gas. I don't really
so
have
I
them.
do canned spinach, canned green beans, canned peas.
I've never heard of canned spinach, but I've heard canned
I've seen
green
it.
beans on fire.
I love it.
Canned green beans are so good. I usually do green beans, love zucchini, yellow and green. Like a yellow
Yes.
squash, great. I don't really do cruciferous. I feel like it makes me gassy.
I used to do
I would
asparagus every once
only,
in a while.
Yeah, asparagus I do
yeah.
like.
Do you know what veggie I love like badly? Beets.
Beets?
I love
Really?
a
I love beets.
pickled beets are very good.
Just regular boiled beets, but when they're cold, I love cold beets.
That's
That's
interesting.
because my mom used to make like this beet salad with like beets and boiled egg and mayo a lot when I was a kid.
Dang.
Oh, so good.
Uh, See, I'm like that with canned peas. I'll salt the shit
Like
out of it. Canned peas, I love canned peas. I don't know why.
Beets are good,
They're so good.
I really
Probably
but
like.
because
they're
of
a
all the
little bit higher
sodium,
in
dude.
sugar.
Honestly, there's so much sodium. But
And sugar.
I'll eat that shit. I'll do a
Well, I
whole
might go
can.
get some canned peas today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been getting like I'll just get two canned peas, 2 canned green beans, 2 canned spinach every time I go, and I'll just rotate them.
I
I
love
used
The
to
it.
only
do
way I
like
would do like a cruciferous veggie would be Brussels sprouts, and if they are like charcoal burn roasted.
God, I love Brussels sprouts.
yeah,
In
Brussels
that
sprouts are
way,
good.
I would love them, but like, or like
I don't
air
really like
fried until
cauliflower.
like crispy. No, fuck
Cauliflower.
cauliflower.
I'd rather have broccoli.
Yeah. I do a raw carrot salad, but recently the raw carrots haven't been sitting too well. I kind of got away from that.
I do like carrots too. Raw
Yeah.
carrots.
Do you ever do raw carrots, Matthias?
There was a time that I was do one or two raw carrots. Like as I cook, I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
When I
I would
was a
do
kid and I was coming here visiting, I loved baby carrots.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would
That's
just
what I would do.
ask
Like,
my dad to buy me a bag, and I would just like eat carrots for the fuck of it.
see, I've never been someone that can do that. Like that just
I
eat carrots.
do. I definitely.
Yeah. But now I'll
Or
just do like
tomatoes.
a spinach salad with raw carrots, cucumber, and like a vinaigrette. It's real good. But the raw vegetables, I think they sit
Yeah.
good.
Too much roughage for the gut.
I think so.
Too much roughage.
But a fresh salad during hot weather is just so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, this was
I'm
fun.
gonna-
Yeah. This
I know
was
we've
fun.
been on
It
here
was.
for almost 2 hours.
This
Yeah.
is our longest podcast.
We might have to split this, like do part 1, part 2.
Nah.
I feel like we'll be a
if it was
good
2
idea.
hours, we're at only an hour and a half. We'll just send it.
All right, we'll send it.
Yeah.
I honestly would agree on like doing like a 45. I'm posting like, let's say you post Wednesday and Friday, something like that, like split it.
Yeah.
Because I personally, when I see like a podcast, the only podcast that I will listen to that are over an hour and a half will be the Real Bodybuilding podcast.
Yeah.
And because I just put
I'm
play and I'll
locked in.
just
I'm so
yeah.
locked in.
No, I actually just play it and then I'll listen it while I do something else, like when I cook or while I shave or whatever it is. But usually when I listen to podcasts, if it's like kind of like over an hour, I'm like, ugh. But the next one we need to talk more like scientific shit.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, I
feel-
agree with that. See, our issue is we're about to post episode 2.
I did today.
This is 9. Oh, did you really?
I did today, yeah.
Okay, cool. I was off my phone for the past whole day. I was like,
I know. I'm proud of you. That's
Thank you.
amazing.
Yeah, so I didn't see that. We just posted our second one, Matthias, and this is the 9th.
Shit.
We need to get
we'll
on
be
ours.
We'll probably be on to again before this one goes live.
Probably. We should just do
That'll be
once a
hilarious.
week, Mac. We should just start cranking them out once a week.
That's what my plan was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Then this coming
You
week.
can actually take advantage and start bumping twice a week. I see Nick and Danilo doing that, and I love when they go twice a week, honestly.
Maybe
Really?
we'll post our third and here Tuesday, Wednesday.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. That one's with Alan. Have you ever talked to
Oh,
Alan?
nice.
Matthias?
Not like this, no.
Yeah. He's an interesting dude.
You guys should bring
He's-
him on. You and Caden.
Well, we haven't talked about guests. It's just like
Okay.
mostly like us
Well, maybe
speaking
not then.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But we're probably gonna bring guests eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like
We
you
need
guys'
to bring it up.
podcast. You're just chatting it
Okay.
up. Like, yeah.
Yeah, see where it goes.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So,
Thank you.
Okay, y'all.
So
I gotta
much.
eat.
good times. See you guys.
Bye.